Welcome to Hayden Me Grilling. Now today we're going to be firing up a crock pot for some pepper steak in the old crock pot. So let's get started. The kind of steak we're going to use for this is that sirloin tender steak. I'm telling you, this is the perfect cut of steak for meals like this or fajitas. We're just going to set our steaks out. Now I'm not going to hammer these ones out this time and slice them. We're going to do like we've always done. Just come through and slice these into strips. The only difference is I'm not going to go back and cut these into little bite-sized pieces. We're going to leave them in strips about like that. So I got my crock pot, and of course you can see I got my liner. So I'm going to take those strips that we cut. We're just going to start lining them in the bottom of our crock pot. And now once I get them all in there, I'll bring it back, or I'll position the camera so you can see. All right, here you go. So we're just gonna line the bottom. We're gonna take one green bell pepper and we're gonna slice it into thin strips. All right, so now that we got our bell pepper cut up into strips, we're just gonna add that in on top of the steak. Do the same thing with one red bell pepper. We got the red bell pepper sliced up. Gonna add them into the crock pot. I'm not really too worried, but well, we'll kind of mix it around a little bit, get some red and green mixed in together. We're gonna take half of an onion. I just kind of want to slice it kind of thick. We're gonna go slice it about like that. And then once we got them cut, then I'll break the rings down. So we got our steak, our bell peppers, onion in there. So now on to the next step. In this bowl, I'm gonna add half teaspoon of ground ginger, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of black pepper. Add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. Get that added in. Just gonna stir this all in together. And then we're gonna take it and just sprinkle it all over the top here. Next we're gonna pour in a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Pour it over the top. Next we're gonna add 1.5 cups of beef broth over the top. Just gonna kind of give a light stirring of the contents, get everything nice and combined. Our steaks, our bell pepper, the seasonings, soy sauce with the beef broth. We've got all of our ingredients in there. Oh, select. We're gonna go on a low cook for 6 hours. I mean, I could go high for 8 hours, but I'm gonna go low for 6 hours. I just have to set me a timer. All right, folks, so we're gonna move on to the next step, start prepping for the next step. I added 2 tablespoons of cold water into this bowl. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch into the bowl. Then just gonna take a spoon, just kind of stir that around, creating that little slurry there. Now we have hit our 6 hours. And folks, the hardest part about this cook has been smelling this all day here in the house. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that slurry we made, we're gonna pour this into the crock pot. We're gonna put the lid back on it. We're gonna cook it on high for 30 to 60 minutes. Basically just waiting for that that liquid in there to thicken up. Now folks, I didn't say it in the beginning of the video, but this video here is Christmas Eve for us. So it will be uploaded tomorrow, Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas. We are about to go to the Christmas Eve service. So once this thickens up, we're gonna kick this down to warm and just let it sit on that warm stage until we get back. And then we're gonna dig into this. All right, folks, we just got back. So I went ahead and made me a bed of rice here. Nothing special, fancy on the rice, but we're gonna, there we go. Just get us a scoop of this peppered steak. All right, now that I get this served up, what I'm gonna do is come over the top with a few little sesame seeds here, kind of just really for looks, really. Sprinkle a few of them throughout. Here we go, that all important taste test. All right, so I had to go ahead and give it a few more bites. Wanted to taste the peppers and the onions cooked perfectly. The very good flavor onto it. Might next time add a little more flavor to it though. Very good, but it could use a bit more. So on the scale, I'd say I give this one 7.75 out of 10. Could be a 9, 10, real easy. Just adding a little more seasoning to it. But very good. The hardest part of this was smelling this all day as it's sitting at Crockpot. Smelled incredible. So y'all please give us one a try. And like I said, this is Christmas Eve for us. Y'all see this tomorrow on Christmas. I hope y'all have a very, very Merry Christmas. And I cannot wait to see you guys again. Can't wait to hear from you. So y'all please like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all later.